safety first. One interesting thing to note about these studs is they only fit in one direction when you go to hammer them in, so don't be a fool like I did and just try to hammer it in the wrong way. You can hand tighten these down to just about flush with the castle nut. So once you get it flush with the castle nut, this is about as far as we can go without a torque wrench. Let's go grab that. Grab the 17. We'll be right back. Now obviously, I assume if you're lucky like me and you have your your factory tool bag, then you probably have your factory owner's manual. Let's just look up some torque specs. Alright, you know what? We're going to tighten all of these down until they're snug, and then we're just going to take it over to the other bike. We're going to take it over to the bike, drop it in the rim, and use the rim as leverage. Because I'll tell you what, achieving 40 inch-pounds while I'm holding it, crazy. 40 foot-pounds, rather. Sorry! 47 foot-pounds. Alright, grab your... Alright, this part should be super simple. Obviously, you have some stuff to line up here. We're back. We've got the sprocket in the rim so that with our knees and the weight of the tire, hopefully we can leverage out 40 pounds a little bit easier. End torque spec, but I don't like to bring it all down right in the beginning. So we bring it to 30 or 40 and then step it up to the 47 as suggested. We've made it around and we're good. Alright, that part's done. We've got this on. Next interesting, very important part. Get yourself an 8mm and a ratchet because we got to move these chain. Oh, I went from an axle slider to an axle roller. Alright, we have to get this chain tensioner all the way in. So we don't know where the chain is going to live at, or where the sprocket's going to live at with this setup. And it's certainly not going to be where it was last time. That ain't bad. I had a little bit of a duh moment. I don't know why I didn't think of it first. But let's roll our little fucking thing under there and get the axle back out for like the 20th time. Because you know we love playing with the fucking axle. Put the chain on first, like the retard that I am. And then slide it through. Oh my God! I'm so upset with myself because I had already given up and I had already been disappointed. Like I was already like, okay, ow. Let's go grab a tape measure. We got to check for chain slack, and then we'll move on. We're getting places. I'm so happy. Whoa! Let me tell you guys, the fucking temperature is plummeting out here. All right, we figured out the brain fart. The brain fart was before I added teeth, I could put my axle in and then just run my chain tensioner forward, and then put the chain on and then tighten it. I can't do that now because this is at maximum dropout, And I kept thinking my chain was too short. You know, I was very mad. I did the research. 108 links was supposed to work. So I decided to put the chain on first and then swing it up, and lo and behold, the only spot it could swing to and go through was right there. So now we have this. I've tightened this up. We almost have it even. Bust out your handy dandy tape measure. Check for an inch and... what does this here say? This is why you don't peel your stickers off, people. Free play, 1 1/4 inch. So we're going to check from 1 inch to 1 1/4. Okay, so we're within tolerance. I don't know if that even filmed any of it, but we're within tolerance. So this is proper chain slack. Yeah, it's easier. Alright. Then check it with here. Okay. So the top of the chain tensioner, my notches looked like they were right. Tape measure confirms it. So we can now go ahead, throw our 27 up there, throw our handle on it, and get a good crank down. We had enough torque so that the nut isn't spinning, but we are getting the twist on here. We're going to grab a 27 socket here in a moment, and we're going to throw the torque wrench back on it and make sure that we're within torque specs. Also, a good tip whenever you're done with your chain tensioner, you want to put it in reverse, and you want to pull it one good time, because you want this to be, alright, you want it to be pulling backwards, because once you do a few, you know, brake torques and shit and it goes forward, you don't want this to be free of slack. So you want to make sure that this is just a little bit backed off. Perfect. That's good. We're going to go ahead and bust out the torque. We're going to lock this down. Alright, you guys. So, we went from feeling like utter defeat to triumphant fairly quickly, thankfully. So, we're going to put our chain cover back on. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, still got a ton of metal shavings on the bike from grinding this area here and cutting some stuff for this. But we'll get to that in another episode. Alright, you guys. I'm out of battery. I'm fucking out of energy. I went from triumph to utter defeat, back to success. Like, comment, subscribe, you guys. Don't worry about the Bob Ross hair. It's getting wild. New sprockets. Handbrakes in the works. Catch you guys in the next video.